Motown. Profound when it comes to doing me because I do it easily and it pleases me. How? So focused, mind open. Behold, a man with a motive, soaking in a depth of my own ocean, hoping that the whole world gets a notion. I've been waiting for this minute for a minute, now I got it, I'm engulfed in a moment. Size mode, can't sugarcoat it. Beast mode, can't control it. Hold up, if you're looking for me right here, with a pen in my hand to make it all clear that I gotta do it bigger and better and piecing the puzzle together for the people that never have let up. So fed up with the bullshit, me too. Like the world got a vendetta against you. Ain't no superhero coming for the rescue unless you ask me to do it, then I bless you. But wait, never too late. Take a deep breath, let it all marinate because the second that I do, I embrace my fate and I gotta make a move because I am that great. All I want is all of y'all to ponder. A better man willing to take his dream farther, but all the other didn't even try to bother. Start up the engine until we restarted. Pardon me, moment doesn't happen often, so while we here, let's enjoy it and applaud it. Take a second before the night becomes morning and tell those who distrust I hear them calling. Mind open, eyes closed, my journey, my road, my drive, my goal. I think they ready for me. I think they calling for me. I think they waiting for me.
Oh my gosh, welcome to the show, guys. So literally, this is live here, okay? This is live because as I go live, literally, the owner, like, he's over there doing doing that while I'm trying to, introduce the show about freaking plants and, what we do here. You succeeded. That was awesome, okay? Are you trying to show off your new jeans? Where'd you learn those moves, honey? Oh, you saying that's natural, baby? That's in the blood? Oh, wow. He said that is natural in the blood. All right. Well, this is a hell of a way to open up the show today. I love it. It's great. It's great. I don't even know what we're talking about today anymore, but we're going to keep it rolling. It is a beautiful day out here. We are right across the street from Howard University, and they've clearly have some sort of graduation, one of their ceremonies going on today. So people are out everywhere. I had to stop and help the lady across the street almost. She almost fell. She had 2 canes with her. I said, bless her heart, I didn't want anything to happen while I was looking. So so I helped her a little bit up to the curb, right? So anyway, today we are going to talk about what happens when, what happens when to our bodies, of course. That's what we're talking about. What happens to our bodies when, okay? So a lot of times, we talk about, I've talked about the pescatarian life and how that change makes me feel so good and all that. We're going to actually go into about 6 benefits of why or what happens to the body when you make the vegan pescatarian change, okay? We're also going to talk about one of the big ones here is alcohol and working out, okay? And why we don't see a lot of a change or much of change when we drink and when we try to work out. Even when we have that drink on the weekend and think that it's not going to, hurt us much and all that good jazz, all right? And we also have a few follow-up questions from last week and a week before. So we're going to go through those as well, all right? So y'all bear with me today. I also have a headache that is just like, bam, just like right there. Oh, yeah, and we're also going to talk about what happens to your body when you're vegan and you eat something small that contains some kind of animal product. Partly the reason for my headache today, all right? We're going to go all into that. But yeah. Let's just go ahead and get started. Get started on in there with a few of the follow-up questions from previous shows and just randomly from some of our viewers, okay? So the first question, it says, I'm in the process of losing some of these extra pounds. Can you suggest a good detox tea that will help with energy and metabolism or boosting the metabolism? Okay. Let's see here. I don't want to answer that. No, I'm playing. So, detox tea. I would recommend dandelion tea or the roasted dandelion tea is probably be the best for detox, and also helps to release some water weight as well. What you want to concern yourself with. So like, here's the thing about the teas, and it's great to incorporate them, and it will help with energy and speeding up the metabolism, and that's a kind of a two-part thing, because what happens is, as you detox or rid your body of the chemicals and the toxins that we put in through eating processed foods and animal product, once we release them, our body is then able to focus more on using or working more efficiently, therefore increasing the metabolism, okay? Therefore providing more energy, because then your food and your nutrients that you're eating can also be absorbed properly, okay? So that's what happens when we do detox. But so here's the thing. If we're detoxing, but we're still eating animal product, we're not doing as much as we could be doing, all right? So what are you detoxing from? What are the foods that you're eating now that are holding you back? Processed food, animal product, cheese, dairy, things of that nature will hold not only the extra weight, but it will also continue to ingest those chemicals into you, you know, that hold your weight or that make your body hold weight, because it lies to it. All right? So dandelion roasted tea or roasted dandelion tea or just dandelion tea will help you with that, with the detox and getting more energy overall. If you're going to do the teas, though, also you want to watch what you're putting in your body still. All right? Okay. So we have next question here. It says, with everyone jumping, and I love this one, to the vegan phase, do you recommend it for everyone? Okay. So plant-based living or veganism, however you want to say it, I would say that it is the one way of living or diet style, if you will, that is for everyone. I haven't met a person or heard a story of a person that has had negative effects from making that change to a vegan lifestyle. I just haven't. I haven't seen the story yet. So if you guys actually come across any, send it my way. I would love to take a look at it and hear what happened and how that came about. But most diets you have, they say is good for this person or works well for that body type. We are, we're made to eat the plants. That's how we were built. That's how our bodies are. So it's not necessarily, I wouldn't say a jump on the wagon. I would say, or this phase, if you will. I would say that, yeah, it is a lifestyle for everyone that I would recommend. Okay? Alrighty, so we got probably like 2 more questions, and then we'll go into the information for the day, okay? Next question, morning versus afternoon workouts. Which one is best? Okay, so I would say it really depends on you and making sure that you actually get the workout completed. So if you're better off working out in the morning, making sure that you get the workout in, go ahead in the morning. If you prefer at night because it helps you sleep better, go ahead then. It's also kind of dependent on your goals. For instance, if you were to get up and have a good workout, or you're trying to tone and lose body fat, getting up that first thing in the morning before eating, and getting that 5 a.m. style workout is awesome. It's an awesome idea and will definitely help you reach your goals faster, because you haven't had the break fast yet, and so your body's already in the fat burning zone. Okay, so it can be beneficial to work out in the morning if you're trying to lose weight. Okay, but then some can say that in the afternoon or evening is best for them. It can bring you down. It can, meaning your stress level down from the day. It can help you relax. It can help bring that blood pressure down and relax you. So there's definitely benefits to both. It really depends on how you are. That is something that's individualized, and what your goals are as well. Okay, so it really depends on you. If you know you're not going to get a workout done and you have to train yourself to get it out of the way, then go in the morning before you start anything. Right? If not, then yeah, you still got to make it work and get it in there somewhere. But as far as morning versus PM, morning versus evening, totally depends on your goal. Totally depends on you. All right? Do what's best for you, man. It's that simple. All right. And our last question for the day, it says, any tips on working out with little time? Tips on working out with little time. I want to say high intensity, of course. You want something with resistance in it as well, and something that you are taking very little breaks with. You also want to do like a circuit style training or some kind of sets. Okay, so don't just do one exercise, boom, stop. Do one exercise, boom, mix it up, get it through, and really push yourself. Push yourself with weight, increasing the weight each week, and shortening the time spent doing specific exercises. Okay, so that would be the best tips for me. Use something like kettlebells are awesome for a short workout, and try to do movements that generate the whole body or involve the whole body in the workout. Okay, that's another good tip for the short workouts with little time. All right, now I'm gonna give y'all all my tips and secrets and everything, so that y'all could like go back and put everything together and have like a trainer from the show. No, we're not gonna do that. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. All right, so moving right along, right? So let's talk about what happened to me. What happened to me is, all right, so when I was saying that we're going to talk about this is what happened to your body, and part of my headache situation right now. So I went to family gathering Saturday, which was awesome, and it was cool. And I saw some seafood salad over there in the corner. And I looked over at it, and you guys know I eat seafood. And I looked over at the dish, and I looked at it. I said, I know it's probably some white sauce in there, like some mayo or something, just because I saw a little, I knew it was in there, but I was like just hoping maybe it was, I don't know, vegan friendly or pescatarian friendly. I don't know what I was hoping for, but I said maybe then just a little bit. So I had a slip up, guys, and I did just get a little bit. I didn't get much, but sometimes that's all it takes. Or when you mix that with maybe like something else you shouldn't have had earlier in the week, it catches up with you. All right, so that happened to me Saturday, and it sat me down. And then like it was weird because it wasn't like right away. It wasn't immediately. It was like a day later. And I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? This is not cool. So I had a couple rough days. And when that happens, you get a little slightly dehydrated. And so hence the headache right now. But it's okay. I'm working on it. I have my water handy and it's going down. All right. So, but this is what happens when your system is clean and you throw something. And remember, I talked about clean last week, but when your system doesn't have many chemicals in it, right, from the processed foods and from the, animal product, you throw something in it, it reacts because it doesn't know what's going on. So I threw my body way off. And remember, I told you guys, you mess with the digestive system, then you throw everything off. You throw your whole balance off, your whole metabolism. So I've thrown it off for the couple days here. But we're going to get it back together coming up real soon, all right? So let's first talk about how, excuse me. Let's first talk about how, I say, vegan / seafood eater, pescatarian, I feel better, I think clearer, all this good stuff is happening. So we're going to go in today and talk a little bit about actually what's happening in the body when this is going on, okay? So when you go from eating meat to not eating meat or animal product, what exactly is going on in the body? What's happening? What does this mean? Okay. Well, what are the benefits? What do you mean when you say you're feeling better? Like your blood running through your body feels better. Like it just literally, like you feel like a machine sometimes. You know what I mean? Because you're just on it. All right. All right. So I'm going to give you guys 6 benefits of the vegan lifestyle or becoming a vegan. All right. We are going to talk about this, especially for my bodybuilders and my athletes, okay? This is very important for you guys because it may provide another aspect or another intake on how we train and the things that we use to help train, okay? The supplements and things of that nature, all right? So listen up, okay? Hey, Adrian. Hey, Jeff. What's going on, guys? All right, they're out there in Facebook world, so just want to shout them out real quick. All right, so the first, if you're following along at home, get out your little pen and paper or your little tablet thingy or something and jot these notes down. All right, so we got 6 benefits of the vegan lifestyle or becoming a vegan. All right, first, you will reduce inflammation in your body. That is one of the biggest things because inflammation can cause so many other problems or diseases or illnesses rather. All right, so inflammation can help causes colds and all kind of mucusy diseases because inflammation mucus kind of goes together. All right, anyway, so meat, cheese, and highly processed foods can cause inflammation, and inflammation spikes within hours of consumption. So literally just a short period of time after eating. So, sometimes you eat a bunch of stuff you shouldn't have and you go home and then you got their feet some people have their feet swelling and all this, that, and the other. But yeah, that's what's going on. So inflammation spike within the first couple hours of consumption. The long-term effects then of inflammation, right, is high blood pressure, heart disease, and long-term effects of, can also lead to cancers, all right? So this is one of those things that, unfortunately, and I'm going to say this, I'll probably step on some toes when I say this, but, sometimes when we see healthy people, and I think I may have mentioned it before, but we see these healthy people, we say, oh, they worked out all their life, or they used to run all the time, and I don't understand how they still got cancer and all this good stuff. Well, honey, they eating these processed foods and the chemicals. You're still gonna exposing yourself to cancer-causing products. I mean, it's just that simple. It is just that simple. This is what happens. You're ingesting those chemicals that cause cancer and that the FDA and the freaking government are aware of, but are still passed on because they're saying small amounts. And then they give it classisms and, put it in different categories to say what's real bad and what's not that bad, and this is horrible. So it's all crap. But anyway, let me back that up a little bit there. So, but this is what happens. Like I said, we still have to watch what we put into our bodies. Okay, now I really feel bad for eating whatever was in that seafood salad. But okay, check myself. It's all good. I'm cool. I'm woman enough to admit it. But so this means too that like for my gym rats, like I said, you work out. And then you eat, you get your protein powder that's like whey isolate protein. There's high volume of protein or, what they call prime or premium. That's not plant-based. We get this protein and we still ingesting the animal. And what does that do? It makes us more inflamed, right? So more inflammation there. But the idea is to take the protein to lessen the inflammation or to help fight that. Right, so that you recover faster by eating protein, right? So then they go and they give you another product called BCAA. It's another supplement that a lot of companies manufacture. BCAA is supposed to decrease the inflammation as well and help you recover faster so that you can get back to powerful workouts. So here's the thing. You buy these supplements and you buy your meat product, an animal product, and then you say you don't have money to eat healthy or to eat a plant-based diet. Well, I guess not if all your money is going to the supplements. What I'm saying here is you can cut out 3 of those. You can cut out your BCAA usage and your protein usage from animals, and you won't have to worry about problems with inflammation or other things that these are leading to, which is heart disease. High blood pressure, diabetes, and those things. And remember, too, last week I was talking about the WWF wrestlers and stuff that I was seeing, and they were showing the pictures of all of them who had died of some kind of heart disease or, heart attack or some heart failure, all of that stuff, right? Same thing, pumping that animal product, it's even though they were working out, this is what happened. Okay, so like I said, so the next thing too, your cholesterol, your blood cholesterol levels will come way down dramatically. Okay, red meat, poultry, cheese, and other animal products contain saturated fats, which elevate. Okay, they elevate the cholesterol level. Hey, Aunt Jackie, how's it going out there? So again, high cholesterol. Unfortunately, I know so many of our family members and so many people that we know have that. They kind of go hand in hand: the high blood pressure, diabetes, things of that nature. And here's a thing that you probably didn't know as well, or don't really think about. Animal product, red meat, those things help. That's our next one. I'm skipping around a little bit because that one really bothered me because a lot of people don't know or don't realize, right? So your cholesterol levels, like I said, will come down because eating those foods elevates those levels dramatically. Okay, so making you at risk for heart disease and stroke and all of those things. Okay, so honestly, and the thing about it is you don't need meds to lower that either. So if you're tired of paying for all these extra medications and all these supplements, you really could eliminate them by simply eating a plant-based diet. It is that simple. Like, how many times I gotta say it to you guys, all right? I'm just giving y'all a couple days of these information packs before we go back to other stuff because I want y'all to get this. Y'all know how I get now. I just want y'all to understand. And see, this is still, even though I've talked about this before, it's still coming from a different angle, and it's still giving you different information about the same thing and benefit of a plant-based diet. That is what I am drilling in your head because I love y'all and I want y'all to live, all right? So, keeping it moving right along. You tired of paying all that extra stuff? Eat the plant-based diet. Pay a little extra for your quality vegetables and fruits and do your thing that way, all right? It'll change everything, all right? So number 3, here is the number 3, and this is the big one. Your chances of developing type 2 diabetes will reduce. Again, that word, dramatically. 3 times I've said it. It reduces inflammation dramatically. It reduces cholesterol level dramatically. It lowers the chances of developing type 2 diabetes dramatically. All right? Should be the word for the day. Dramatically. So like I said, studies have shown that these diets that are high in meat and processed foods, animal products, have been found to damage our insulin function or the pancreas function. It causes weight gain and it worsens inflammation. So the type 2 diabetes, all of this comes from that. Yeah. So you want that risk lowered? If you have type 2 diabetes, let me tell you something. It is totally reversible. Type 2 diabetes, again, is totally reversible. You put yourself on a plant-based diet, you start using your body for what it's for, working out and moving, I guarantee your numbers will come down. I see it happen all the time as a trainer. I see it from reports from my clients. I see it from reports from other people's clients as well. The same thing. It will reduce, okay? It will come down. What? Dramatically, okay? By eating what? Plants. There you go, right? Okay? So the next thing, number 4, benefit. You will lose weight. Why? Because your body will become more efficient at using the fuel that you put in it. The fuel that you put in it will become better. First hand, not second hand, not byproduct, but the straight product from the earth. Straight up, just like that. So your caloric intake is lessened. You're not messing with your metabolism by putting false foods in it or empty calories or things with empty calories. So you are forcing your body to be healthy and to reduce waste. All right. So notice I said reduce waste because that's part of the digestion. That's part of the food. Like a lot of times too, people on these high protein diets, you need fibers, you need some kind of fiber supplement. No, not on a plant-based diet, because guess what? It is the fiber. It is everything that you need right there in one. Okay. And number 5, you will reduce the risk of pesticides. Okay, so therefore you will reduce, losing your life or flesh from food poison. Food poison is not it's not a thing to play with at all, right? So you reduce your intake of pesticides dramatically by doing this. Can you imagine when we were watching What the Hell, the guy lived in North Carolina and he had he couldn't go outside because of the smell of the chemicals at the pig plant down the street. It would get in his clothes from the time he walked from his house to the car. So can you imagine then ingesting something that came from that? Like, how does that even sound clear, cool, or edible? Like, I just don't get it. So y'all get on them plants, man. Leave that pig alone, for real. And watch your inflammation reduce. Watch your cholesterol levels come down dramatically. Watch your type 2 diabetes not be a problem for you. Watch your weight loss come down, okay? Watch your body as far as, too, the intake of pesticides, it comes out in other ways, not just weight gain, but your skin, acne problems, things of that nature. A lot of that is from what we eat, okay? So you got to understand that, too. And then the real cool thing about the vegan life is you become way more, eco-friendly, okay? You actually showing that you care about them, because it's not about just us. It's about everybody. But this too, like, it costs way more to actually slaughter these animals, and the energy we use to wash, and the water and all of that stuff. It costs way more than to just grow your own food. Okay. Can you imagine if of all the streets that, and all the climates that grew certain fruits and vegetables, it was just in the streets? Like, sometimes when I used to live in Phoenix, they used to have them to, like, a lemon tree on the side of the road, but you go just pluck a lemon and you're fine. You know what I mean? No one's going to bother you. Or, people had fruit trees and stuff like that in their yards, and they brought them to work and it was no problem. Everybody just kind of did their own thing. If we just did little things like that to make it more, not only eco-friendly, but cost-efficient for us to eat as we should be from the earth, It's just ridiculous. I mean, it's that simple to fix, but it's so much information that is not there or not revealed to us, But even a cool thing with that, as we wrap up that portion, the cool thing with that is, I'm not sure if I told you guys, but I was doing some more research, and there's actually a group of doctors, a group of physicians that have an organization where they're actually meeting to figure out how to make this crossover between, the pharmaceutical or regular medicine as it is to a more holistic vegan lifestyle, where they actually are looking and feeling better about actually curing diseases and taking pain away from people and things of that nature the right way, and not just through pharmaceuticals. So I got super excited when I heard that, and I was just like, awesome news. But so before we wrap up, let's go into that good old video. We are going to pump it up a little bit real quick before we wrap it up today. All right. Enjoy this one here, which is Gyro King Hustle with Tip Top Shape. We're going to show him some love. He got a new one coming out real soon called Cold, and I love the song, so I cannot wait to see the video. But y'all check this out. This isn't so much of a video, but hear the song, okay? I mean, some visuals for some of y'all in here. All right.
Let them dance floor, tip top shape, tip top shape, tip top shape, girl, put it on the DJ. You make that beat pop, percolate to the beat drop, do it non-stop, get the ball hard like sheet ride, dance floor on live, girl you grown, do it how you do, show them bougie girls the reason why they got an attitude, super cool, freaking with your crew, show your twerk edition, booty like a jungle, take a nigga on an expedition, do it non-stop, when the lows and the beat drop, class like a cover girl, but she rolling like a thigh.
shorty, do your thing. Tell them bro niggas, you don't feel them like they Novocaine. Independent girl, house a car, no in the name. Plus size, thick and petite, showing off the frame like it's ripped the runway. BT replay, loose off the goose, vibing out to the DJ. Fly, 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 make it shake like an earthquake. Pop, 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 sounding off like an AK. Tip top shape when she drop, it's like a porn. Tip top shape when she squat and make that ass go. Tip top shape, it's like she put the thing in slow mo. Tip top shape, make a boss, let them bands go. Tip top shape, tip top shape, tip top shape, girl, put it on the DJ. Tip top shape, tip top shape, tip top shape. Now turn it up like it's your birthday. Hips right, booty high, trolley when they drop. Tip top shape when she drop, it's like a porn. Tip top shape when she squat and make that ass go. Tip top shape, it's like she put the thing in slow mo. Tip top shape, make a boss, let them bands go. Tip top shape, tip top shape, tip top shape, girl, put it on the DJ. Tip top shape, tip top shape, tip top shape. Now turn it up like it's your birthday. Hips right, booty high, trolley when they drop. Tip top shape.
Hope you enjoyed that. Some of you guys probably more than others. I do love the song though. Tip top shape. That's what y'all gotta get in. I'm getting there. I'm on my journey. You guys know that, and it's lovely. I'm enjoying it. I'm wrapping some stuff up, so liking how I feel, and you know, the one at home's starting to look at me a little. You know, that little extra eye I'm starting to get. So all is well there. So anyway. So now, yes, going into the drinking, the alcohol. It's summertime coming. This is the time where we all kind of slack off, or either we slack off, or we're like, I reached my goal. I don't need the gym anymore because I look great, or we're like still trying to hit our goals, but we can't leave them drinks alone on the weekend. The damn happy hour keeps calling us, and we don't know how to say no, right? So this is what happens, though. Like, okay, so we wonder why we can't hit our goals, and like, oh, we'll just have a drink or two. It's not going to hurt. Okay, well, yeah. Just depends. I'm going to actually give you guys a little point or two on how to try to fight it the best you can, all right? So what happens when we drink alcohol versus drinking water, or versus eating something, okay? One, yes, it's calories, and they're empty calories. I mean, they have no nutritional value, so that our body is still hungry. But more importantly, when we drink alcohol, so let's say we drink a glass of juice and then a glass of beer, or a beer, okay? The body is essentially going to put the juice to the side, and it's going to try to break down this alcohol, okay? So, but while it's breaking down the alcohol, the juice, then said, well, damn, they still breaking down alcohol. I'm just going to store as fat. So you have a few things going on. You have the alcohol you have to burn off real quick before you can even get to the food that you've eaten, and that has already stored as fat by the time you get through burning off the alcohol. But then you have alcohol being the diuretic and telling you to release chemicals. So you release chemicals, and that's why you always have to go to the bathroom during those times. That dehydrates us. So then that dehydration causes a whole nother issue. Right, because remember I told you the dehydration can also have an effect on weight loss and a weight management period, right? But then it definitely affects our ability to work out, especially if we have a hardcore training session that we're trying to do. You start drinking and then thinking you're going to go in the gym hardcore the next day, it's just not going to work out. Your body's not going to allow it to. You're not running on full force. So once your body says, okay, then I can break this down, now I'll go start breaking down the fat. So let's say we keep doing this, though. We do this once a week, or we have that one drink a day and wonder why we're not losing weight. Well, your body's never given a chance to get into the fat burning zone, or that fat burning zone is lessened because it's spending so much time burning off the alcohol. All right. So that is the main thing. And then, like I said, too, so typically when we drink, what is the other thing we do? We eat. Or as I have a cousin that says, I have to eat, I have to chew when I drink, you know? So, and typically when we're drinking and eating, we're not making the best choices. I mean, have you ever seen a drunk sit there and argue about caloric intake or how many calories is in something, or if, if this is a low cal option? No, you drink, you want to eat, matter of fact, it's like that's when you want to eat the worst because you want to like soak up the alcohol, right? So it's you're putting yourself in a situation where you are just burning up nothing. Okay, you have all this extra calories, you have all this store fat, and you have to do two things as well. Drinking, every drink is calories, so your calories are going way up. So typically, when you drink it, a night of drinking can damage say you just go out to Friday happy hour, but you've had like 3 or 4 drinks and you've had a meal, or you've had like 2 appetizers or something to equal a meal. That's about 3,000 calories right there. And if you trying to lose, so essentially that's that pound you was trying to lose for the week gone because of happy hour. You're defeating your purpose. So what I'm saying here then is one way to get around that next day that you, after drinking, next day and a half, hit as much high intensity like cardio as you can and try to burn through that alcohol, get it out of your system so your body can get to that get back to the fat burning zone and have it work more efficiently for you. So just like, say you drank all night Saturday, Sunday rest, hydrate, Monday hit that cardio hard. Like hardcore, like Epoch style cardio, like Stairmaster, the row machine, farmer's walks, battle ropes, things like that. That's what you want to do for as long as you can, so you can burn through all that liquor. All right. Also too, drink that water in between. Stretch it out. Okay. You don't have to eat and drink as much. All right. And just do it because it's that simple. All right? Sure. So I think I've given you guys a lot of information today. If you've been writing and jotting down at home, you should have enough. I think so, right? So listen, Howard University has some stuff going on out here, okay? And I don't want to be, home tonight by like 10:30. So I'm going to head on out of here, all right? But I want you guys to know there's a lot of excitement coming up. It's summertime. In the summertime, I like to eat a little more, I guess. I wouldn't say more. I like to eat different things during the summertime. I don't know why. Maybe like the season has me more like optimistic or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's just what I like to do. So we got some food things coming up on the show. Some guys that are doing some awesome things with vegan food coming up, and you guys are gonna have a pretty awesome summer with the shows. If you're still around, well, you better be, because I ain't going nowhere, all right? So I'll see y'all next week. Peace.
One, two, 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 two.